Hey, it's Mark and Grace, Noble Notary Signing Service, back again for another episode. Today we're going to talk about the conventional notary, storefronts, which would be pack and ship places, UPS store, Amscot. So what are the perks of using one of those services? Well, there's usually one in every town. They are, you pretty much know your price. It's in Florida, $10 a stamp.
$10 a stamp, yep.
And that's about it.
Okay.
So
well,
let's talk about.
We can do better than that for them. So $10 per stamp. There, you can find them everywhere.
It's easy to locate
it's
their
easy
services.
To locate.
Often with other notary services, excluding yourselves, they tend to not make themselves as visible or as known. They usually don't have a Google listing that's easy to find. But the truth is that you're probably much more likely to get better service, less wait, and probably the same price. So,
if you don't go to one,
yes, if you don't go to one,
flipped the script there a little bit. So let's make it a little bit more clear. So those were the pros of Amscot.
They're very
UPS.
limited on the pros, right? So the cons
are they aren't very friendly. I don't know if you've ever been into a UPS and asked if a notary is on staff. It's like, we only staff them from 9 to 10 p.m. or 3 to 4 p.m. and you have to make an appointment. So they're not very user friendly, I would say.
Yeah, it's often very unclear what their hours are. Usually they're very inexperienced notaries, which means that there's a high likelihood that your documents won't be executed properly, which costs time and money.
You can't take in, normally you can't take in real estate documents or actually estate planning. They really don't like to touch anything like that.
They tend to get a little nervous with that.
Yeah, and just overall customer service, I have not had good experience, even just dropping documents off with like our UPS or our Safe Ship. They just seem to be really rushed and hurried. And I can't say that for all of them. I don't want to say that for all of them, but the experience isn't always great.
And if you check their Google reviews, that'll give you a lot. UPS store notoriously has very mediocre reviews. So now let's talk about using private notary services. Now we are a staffing agency, so we're probably not a good fit for most of those because we're charging at a premium because we're staffing mobile notaries for very specific circumstances. However, for us locally, we do in fact encourage people to come by our home office where it's going to be fast, friendly, and affordable.
And we also offer the mobile service, which is a lot of times a necessity for people. They absolutely cannot leave the hospital. They can't leave the nursing facility. We get a lot of that too as well. So we offer different tiers of services, but it's always going to be friendly and enjoyable. I can promise you that. If you go into another mobile notary or into their home office or just office, it's going to be a different experience, and it's worth it.
Probably a better atmosphere.
And supporting small businesses and local businesses, I think, is super important. So,
Yep. So if you are a mobile notary, a couple key takeaways. One is you need to increase your visibility. You should get that Google map listing like UPS store has. Get some reviews, because then you'll have good reviews versus their mediocre reviews. Be flexible with your hours as well, like weekends, right? Like there's definitely notaries that are really hard to find on weekends. So if you're available on a weekend, you can pick up some extra money that way.
Good.
Now let's see. So if you need notary staffing services, we'll call our 800 number. We'll put it in the description if you're in the market for that. If you are a notary and you are looking to grow your business, we have, like, subscribe, follow, because we do go over a lot of the technical aspects of doing the documents and properly executing the documents, mainly because we want notaries that we hire to know how to do the job right. But so you can follow and learn that. If you're wanting to grow from a business standpoint, check out courses that we offer, links in the description. I think that's kind of it for today.
I think that's it. Quick and easy.
All right. We'll see you guys on the next one.